Hey guys, it's Rich,
And X.
and we are
Two guys talking games.
episode 48.
Yeah, man. 48, 48. Woo! It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. No,
It has been a while,
it
man.
has been a while, man. There's, technical difficulties. That's what it's been a while on. That and holidays. Too many holidays, and back to back, and then our damn laptops, man. I finally got my MacBook Pro in. So that's waiting. That's waiting on your iMac. As soon as you pick that up, we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks, we got to put in an order for it, pick it up, and I'll set it up. Now, what did you get? Just a MacBook Pro? What size screen did you get?
I got the 13.
Yep.
Retina.
HD display. Yep.
Yeah, and what is that? All I know, it had like 200 and something flash memory and like the 8 gigabyte whatever. It was the $1,500 one.
I was gonna say 1,500. That's the same one that we were looking at for my daughter. So.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. I was messing around with it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, look at this thing.
Do you understand the whole memory thing with that?
No.
Okay, me neither. Because I understand when they say like a terabyte and this and that, but they got the whole flash drive thing going on. I'm guessing it's a legitimate amount of space. I really don't know.
I'm guessing. I'm gonna have to look into that and see what the hell came out. Why is? Because they got all the different ones. They got like the regular MacBook Air or whatever. And I was looking at it and it's got like 500 gigabytes of regular, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, well, why the fuck does mine cost more by like $600, but then it only has 250 something of flash, gigabyte flash memory. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
because it's a different type of
memory.
Different type of I think it's some newer technology. I'm guessing it's really good. 256. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I think it is.
I'll give it a go. One guess on what the first 2.5 gigs were taken up by. One guess. I downloaded an app, and then I had to, do all my stuff
like
with that.
OneDrive or something like that.
OneDrive. Put all my Xbox One videos up on that, ready for my editing beautifulness.
Awesome.
I'm gonna make my videos. So I've been every chance I get playing campaign or multiplayer or whatever game, I'm like, boom, Xbox record that, because I'm gonna widen my library and start with my videos.
You know what you can do is, when you do set up your MacBook and everything's all said and done, you can go into your like computer whatever icon and check out like what your space is left, and see like how anything that you downloaded already affects what you have left, and see what just see how much. I'm sure a ton is left for space, but but yeah, I got to figure that out as well. So what are you playing this week?
Recently, I've been doing a lot of Master Chief Collection. I've been hitting that hard. I've been doing the campaign on that. I've been meaning to and wanting to do the campaigns.
Right.
I've been doing some co-op with Chaotic on it, but primarily, on my own, Legendary, all skulls on, do what I got to do. I'm on 2 Betrayals right now on Combat Evolved. Actually, no, not. Is it 2 Betrayals? No, I don't think it is 2 Betrayals. It's the one after that. The one that you're back on, the Truth and Reconciliation.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm on
You're
that
there,
one.
huh? Now, is that 2-player or 4-player co-op?
That's 2-player.
Okay, so is
Halo 1,
2 games?
Halo 1 is 2-player, Halo 2 is 2-player, Halo 3 is 4, and Halo 4 is 4.
Oh, okay. So that's cool.
Of course, there's the news for all the early adapters are getting ODST for free.
Yep.
Included. It's going to be able to download, I guess, on one of the updates for the Master Chief Collection, the ODST. So that's going to be really cool. And then hopefully, here's hoping, they'll put up Reach and put up some of Reach's multiplayer up as well. You know what I mean? Put some Reach maps up there.
Yeah, because that's the last game they got. Really, they could put up there. I mean, they're not gonna put Halo Wars up there.
Yeah, but no, maybe the campaign.
Yeah.
Maybe the campaign. I don't see why not on the campaign. It's just campaign.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's true.
the same way they're doing ODST. They're not putting up Firefight. They're just putting up the campaign.
The actual campaign,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, who's gonna play Firefight if you think about it? With all the multiplayer options right now, I think everyone
I
would
mean,
just
I would
yeah,
if I'm just on by myself like how I used to. I used
yeah,
to pop in ODST and just put it on Legendary with all the skulls and see how high I could go.
yeah.
I used to do that at certain maps, like the one that you're inside the Oni base there
Yes,
with the
yes.
two entrances and you're just like by
Oh,
the
I have
elevators.
to admit, I
You
did
know
a
what I mean?
lot of that
That
too.
was real
Yeah.
cool, man. You know, with the little SMG and the handgun and all that, and you're just like
See if you
sneaking
can
back.
make it through a whole
Yeah,
round. Yeah, I did a lot of that.
you
So
know.
that was Reach.
No,
That
that
was
was
ODST
ODST.
rather.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
ODST didn't have regular matchmaking like regular multiplayer. It was just all firefight.
okay. That's yeah. I did do quite a lot of that. So, um, yeah, I've just been playing. As you know, I picked up an original Xbox
Yeah,
just on a whim.
man.
I just been throwing in a couple games here and there,
You
like
know, well, I just gotta say this because I mean, you're supposed to go
not
forwards
backwards.
with technology,
I know.
not
I didn't
backwards.
plan on it.
It's like nobody's
Ah,
picking up the old IBMs from way back in the '80s, and they're like,
I
oh, hey,
know.
look what I picked up.
I had
Oh,
a
you
nostalgic moment,
know.
and I picked it up. I'm like Deus Ex, Invisible War. I want to play that game since it came out back in like '02 or '03 or something like that. So I picked it up and I was playing that. I was playing the original Doom,
Yeah,
Doom 3 rather.
yeah,
I got
and
Halo, but I don't want to
and
play any Halo because I want to wait for
you
the Master Chief
want the
Collection.
Master Chief
Yeah,
Collection.
I'm like,
You know, you're like, no, I'm
no.
saving
Well, why
myself.
would I do this now? You know.
You're
And
like,
then something else I was playing. I
I'm
forgot what
saving
else I
myself.
had.
I want the
Um,
achievements.
oh, the thing,
Oh,
the
you
thing.
actually popped in the thing with the thing?
Yep, the thing and the thing, man. I
Oh,
played
look
probably
at
the
you.
first
The thing
4 hours of
with
it
the
or so.
thing. Yeah, I haven't played that shit in a while, and it's
Yeah,
probably gonna be another while till I play that shit because it's like, woo,
I don't think I'll finish that game, man.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's,
you know what that I don't want to say it's too hard. It's too hard for me to want to put in the time to finish it.
the effort. Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
It's not that it's too
Well,
hard. It's just give me a cheat code for invincibility,
you're
and
like,
I'll just rip through the whole game, man. So it
you
just
know, I mean, you know, back in the day, games is when you could do that because back then it didn't
yeah,
matter if you put the cheat codes or not, and you know there was no
yeah. Achievements
co-op, there was
weren't
no achievements, and
affected.
there was no, you know, so it was like, eh.
Yeah, yeah. So it didn't matter, you know. But yeah, that's about it for me. Let's see. I wanted to talk to you about your game of the year,
My
2014
game of the
game of the
year,
year.
2014. Now,
Yeah,
what rules are there for this?
I really didn't put down any rules. I actually just had two categories. I had and I spoke to you about this. I'm just saying this for the listeners. Our 2014 game of the year,
Yeah,
whatever that might be. There were no like even if it was a remake of a remake of a remake. It was if it was something that you picked for your game of the year, then that's cool.
then
That's your
I
business.
will tell you which one it's not. The remake of a remake of a remake. You know, the fourth installment of remakes for some unknown reason. This fucking game has gotten 3 to 4 remakes already, and it had recently came out too. I don't understand why you would make a remake for The Last of Us.
Oh my gosh,
That
I
makes no
know,
sense, dude. That makes no sense.
I know. Move on already. We get it. It's a good game.
Yes, let it
I
go.
played it from beginning to end. It was a top game. It was an amazing game. Fine, you remaster it for what now? The PlayStation 4? Is that what they did?
I guess it
Didn't
had
they remaster
recently
it
came out
twice?
though. Yeah,
Like
they
they redid
did.
it and then they redid it again. Yeah. So
Yeah, they redid it for the PS3, didn't they? Again,
I believe so.
it's
I
like
don't even
the
know.
game came out and then they remastered it for the same system. It's like what the fuck? But then the PS4 came out and they remastered it again. It's like what?
Yeah, they're trying to
It's like
capitalize probably
they,
on.
but they have no, you know, they're
Yeah,
probably doing it because
it's
they had no other games coming out.
well,
They had to
that's
put,
something else I
they had to
wanted to
bring
talk to you
something
about.
to the table.
I wanted to talk to you about the PS4 with their exclusives. But the other
What
category I wanted to
exclusives?
pick. Well, no. Well, this is I'm kind of worried, man. February and March is they're big months for PlayStation. But let me just
Woo!
pick this other category too. I talked to you about best Turtle Beach headset experience. That was the
Ah,
second. Just those two categories. Um, So for 2014, do you have a game of the year that you were able to pick? Just one game that you thought was
You
above the
know,
rest,
that's what's weird. I mean, I've played quite a few games, some really good games, some really new IPs.
or even a few
Uh,
honorable mentions that you might have?
yeah, a really good new IP, surprising right out of the box. It was really good.
Yep.
Sunset Overdrive was really, really good. You know what I mean? I was surprised on that. I was like, wow, shit, new IP, and Microsoft came out swinging. It was a really good game. A lot of
Mm.
grinding, a lot of with the weapons and stuff. It was really good, really entertaining game.
Mm.
That's a good honorable mention. I played some other remakes like the Master Chief Collection. Really good. I wouldn't give it my game of the year because the multiplayer, that thing that just ticked me off.
Oh, when it
Uh,
first came out.
yeah, when it first came out, not being able to party up and waiting like a half hour to play one match, and then when the match was done, and you back up, you back out, everybody backs out, you're no longer together, and you got to re-party up. It was a hassle.
Yeah.
It was a
And
hassle.
EA didn't have anything to do with the multiplayer.
I know, right? Surprisingly, no, it wasn't. It was then, but it was still a good game. It's still a really good game. Of course, it's all for Halos, and
Hmm.
down for nostalgia. I mean,
Yeah.
no other game is out there quite like the Halo
Yeah. That
Master
that
Chief Collection.
package. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we have Far Cry. Far Cry. Oh my God, I
Yeah.
finally jumped on that game, and it's freaking awesome. It is a
Yeah.
really really awesome game. I even put up that clip. You remember? I
Oh,
believe I showed you. I was like, "What the hell just happened?" I'm coming
take
up
this
the
taken away.
yeah. I'm getting out the room. I'm about to go get one of those convoys and destroy them, and I'm running out. And all of a sudden, in my headset, I'm like, I hear a pig squealing. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Holy shit! This is deliverance bullshit." I'm about to run. I'm looking. I'm like, "Man!" And then I look to the far right, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" An eagle came down, swooped, picked up the fucking pig, and took it away. You know,
Whoa,
you
man, that was a
know
funny
that
clip.
was a Xbox recorded that moment. I'm like, what the hell? And then all you see is the eagle flapping his wings and the fucking pig, the pig,
Yep.
just I'm like, what?
I
It
actually
was, it
watched
was
it three
crazy.
times because I wasn't sure what I was looking at.
Yeah,
The first two times I'm like, what? And then the third time I looked and I looked more at what was flying in the air,
yeah.
and I turned on and then well, what happened was the first two times I watched it I didn't have the audio on. It was
Ah.
plugged into my iPod. So then I looked at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, what kind of bird can carry away a pig?
Eagle, an eagle.
And
Now,
what kind,
mind you,
only an eagle in Far Cry 4. That's what
only an
matters.
eagle, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's crazy though, because you're over there and you're playing the game, and sometimes you got a headset on, and you'll hear
Yeah.
the NPCs out in the world say "Eagle, Eagle," and then all of a sudden you see fucking eagle coming down attacking people, and you got to be careful because
What?
that shit will attack you. Yeah, so
Oh,
you keep an eye in the sky and just spray and pray and kill the it's crazy like that.
wow.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it's really cool, and then I would have to give this game my game of the year, and it would have to be Dragon Age Inquisition.
Inquisition, huh?
I'm very impressed with this game, the way it looks, the way it plays. I'm liking the campaign, the storyline so far, and everything. For me,
Mm-hmm.
I've picked it up and then put it back down, picked it up again. You know what I mean? I'm very wary on getting burnt out with it. You know what I mean? But that's me
It's a
personally
big game.
because it's such a big game. I get burnt out like that. I'm not slap happy. Retard like Adrian, like Chaotic Savage.
With the game, you mean? It just
With the freaking game, dude, because he just he'll finish it or get right to the end, stop like I've said before, and start it all over again just for shits and giggles.
he's a
And,
loves the game, huh? That's
and,
his genre. He loves that genre, man.
Yeah, that is his genre, but
Man,
still, it's like, damn, I can't do
I
that,
love
man. My
I
attention
love the
span
series.
just don't spend that far. I'm like, no, I ain't touching that shit. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's probably just it's probably his game of the year too. Then I'm guessing.
yeah, probably most likely because that's the one that he's hitting, the hard. Now, another honorable mention that was a really good game that came out of left field was the Shadow of Mordor.
Oh yes, Lord of the
Really,
Rings
really,
game.
yes, Lord of the Ring game,
Yep.
and finally a Lord of the Ring game that was actually good. You know what I mean? And this game was really, really good. I was impressed with it, and played the hell out of it. Haven't done it in a really long time. Got a full 1,000-point achievement game. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
really?
Yeah, banged them all out. It was really good.
Really?
Really, really, really good. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, my game of
Well,
the year, I would have to say, is Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dragon Age Inquisition, huh?
Yeah, it's really good, dude. It really, yeah.
Yeah, it's one I got to pick up when I get an Xbox One or a PS4, which you'll probably get before me. But
Now, mind you, that's that. Now, other genres like fighting games, of course, it would freaking be Smash Brothers, because we haven't put that damn game down for the Wii
oh
U.
yes, yeah.
It's the kids are like, oh, let's get on. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
when we're playing Smash Brothers on the Wii U, which is really, really good. And then so that's
Yeah. You never got Bayonetta 2?
no, I never picked that up. With all this freaking library of games, dude,
I
no
know.
time.
There's definitely not a lull going on right now, but I mean Bayonetta 2 with the reviews I read on the game, man, it just seems like something that in the future I have to play
And see,
because of how good they're making it
it's
seem.
it's like I could understand if I only had a PS4 and
Yeah.
a Wii U. Then I could understand
Right.
me having the time to play Bayonetta 2 on the
Hmm.
Wii U and give the Wii U more love than what I'm currently doing,
Hmm.
because I'm sorry to say, there's still a very uh, there's no games. There's no games. There is no games on that damn PS4. No games. As of right now, there's no fucking games. Not talking about multi-console games. I'm talking about the regular
Yeah.
games. You know what I mean? They're IPs. Nothing.
Nothing that you're
Nothing.
interested in playing.
Nothing. I'm not gonna sit there and play Little Big Planet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 3 came out, right?
Yeah. What else?
Um,
What else? What else have you heard or seen in the news, or seen in any of the little
yeah.
displays or whatever for the PS4?
Well, not yet, but like I said, there is something I want to talk to you about
Okay.
after we get out of this topic later on regarding the PS4 with next month and the month after that, as far as the exclusives.
Okay.
But I just want to touch on what you already know. My game of the year is.
Yeah. What is your game of the year? Is it? Wait. Let me guess. Let me guess. Is it? What's this game that you were just talking about? What the fuck's the damn name of it? Invisible War? No. Invisible.
No, that was my 2003 game of the
You sure? You sure?
year. I
Cause
swear,
you
man.
haven't really played that many
You know,
other games.
I think anyone who follows the show knows that, to me, whatever game that I put the most time in, that
Yeah.
I can't stop playing for
Yeah.
6 months, that was my game of the year, and that's, of course, Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's a little paragraph I saw online of a kid that described Dark Souls 2 that I wanted to read to you.
Hmm.
I'm not even going to tell you why I love the game because there's too many things. He puts this: why Dark Souls 2 is similar to The Perfect Wife.
Okay.
He says Dark Souls 2 is like being married to a woman who is attractive and charming, funny and intelligent. You're soulmates and everything's perfect. She's a perfect woman. You cannot ask for a better woman. You love her and she loves you. Only she has one flaw. Every 5 minutes, she punches you in the face. For no reason, she just punches you in the face. Even at night, you wake up, she punches you in the face. You recover, you get 4 minutes and 38 seconds of sleep, then she punches you in the face again. But you love her.
But you love her. Yeah.
And that was the perfect description to me of what Dark Souls 2 is. You love it so much, but in a blink of an eye, it could turn
you will die.
really
bad. Even though you know you got the game down pat, you're like, whoa, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this.
Easy,
you're going
man,
over here. Like, son of a
how did
God
that happen?
Damn you, Dark Souls.
And it's a challenge.
It's the challenge.
And that's why it's my game of the year, man. It's the challenge, and I'll be playing it when it comes out for the next gen in April.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll see. It's next gen, not 2 gens before. I'm just saying.
Are they going to release it for the original?
That shit ain't coming out for the original. It's Xbox One, not first Xbox.
I think
Just
they're making a
saying.
version. The only thing is, it's going to be just blocks moving on the screens. You know.
They're making Pong. What the fuck?
All right. So, how about your best Turtle Beach headset experience that you've had so far?
You know, a lot of games recently have come out that are awesome. Like Far Cry was really good with the Turtle Beach headset and all, but it
Mm-hmm.
does not beat my first impression. That first time I put on the Turtle Beach headset after years of not using those type of headsets, using just the regular crappy ones or the old style ones. We went out, you, me, Chaotic, and we bought the Turtle Beach headsets. I forget which ones they were, like the
You're gonna
X41s or
take my
something.
pick, is what you're gonna do.
No, no,
I already know
the
I think it's the
X41s,
X31. Yep.
right, the X41s,
Yep.
and going home and putting them on, using them for the first time, and playing the game that we were playing at the time. I couldn't leave the house because I kept just listening to the fire just crackle,
Oh, you took my game.
just crackle. I'm listening.
Oh
I'm like,
yes.
what the fuck is this? And you hear the wood just crackling and you're like, oh shit! I didn't know they had that in that game.
So
Skyrim,
atmospheric.
dude.
Skyrim.
Skyrim was so
That is
freaking
my pick as
atmospheric.
well.
It's like
Yep.
you're sitting there and you're like, what the fuck is that?
What is that? Yes.
And you look at the fire and you're like, what the fuck? That's the fire.
Yep.
I'm like, wow, dude. That's the first
That was
time
an
I was
amazing
blown away,
experience.
and I was like, wow.
I agree.
I would have to say Skyrim, dude. Skyrim,
I
you
would
go
agree.
in and you go to the fires and you have these headsets on that are fucking awesome, and you're listening, and you hear everything. That's what's awesome about it. You hear absolutely
Oh yeah.
everything.
Footsteps behind you. Remember the
Everything, man.
soundtrack too? The music
Yeah.
was just amazing. Just walking through like a huge, landscape and just
Oh,
the
yeah.
music cues in. And yeah, I have to 100% agree with you. Skyrim for me was the best headset experience. Actually, you had told me about the fire. I
Yes.
remember you said pick up the headset, put Skyrim in, and tell me how amazing that sound is when you go into someone's house and you can hear the fire crackling. And I did that, and I was just blown away.
Yeah, man. I was like, woo! Yep, that's my game right there, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my game.
blown
Now,
away.
I'm very curious to see how the the free to play multiplayer of the next Bethesda
Elder Scrolls,
Elder
man.
Scroll for the
Dude, they
next.
caught on. They caught it, and I'm telling you, this is exactly what happened. They said, "Hey, Bob, come on over here for a second."
Yeah.
What's up, Joe?
What's going on, Joey?
Why, out of the top 100 pre-orders, why are we not on this list? And he says, "Well, Joe, I'll tell you why. Because we're charging $15 a month to play this game." And Bob said, "Maybe we should take that fee away." That's exactly
possibly
what happened, man. They said, "Listen,
Yeah, man.
we're gonna tank. We might as well just have people buy this game out of the gate, and then we'll sell some add-ons as time goes on." And that was the game changer for. We both talked about this. How many times you say, "I'm not paying
I'm not doing it.
a monthly fee to play this game"?
I'm not doing it. And it's not just on the Xbox, because on Sony, on their PlayStation 4, you have to buy their multiplayer, their whatever, PlayStation Plus or whatever.
Yep.
So they're paying that fee as well.
Right.
Xbox, you got Live.
Right.
On top of that, you're gonna pay a monthly fee. It doesn't make sense. It's not like PC.
No.
PC gamers do not pay to play. They don't.
To play online.
They don't.
Normally. Yep. You're right.
They don't. So for them to do $15 a month, very feasible.
Yep.
For them, not for us, but for them.
Right. Right. No, I agree. I think that was a really wise decision. That was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
For me, just as soon as I heard that, I was like, "Oh wow, awesome! That's really going to change things." Because you pick up the game and that's it.
You're good to go, and you do multiplayer, which
right.
It is what it is.
Right. No, that was a smart decision. I was really happy to see that. Yeah, something else I want to talk to you about is I went into Target or Walmart. I can't remember which one. They both have tons of TVs that they sell.
Yeah.
And my daughter and I noticed this TV that was not only high definition. It looked like they're showing this clip of these animals, and it looked like the animals were literally like standing in front of us. It was beyond what I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read the description of a TV, and I think it was a Westinghouse or a Vizio,
Mm-hmm.
but it said UHD underneath it,
Mm-hmm.
ultra high definition.
Yeah.
And it was one of those 4K TVs,
Mm-hmm.
which is 4 times resolution of a 1080p.
Yeah.
And this one wasn't bad priced. It was a 50 inch and it was $898.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, they've drastically dropped.
Oh yeah.
That's, they start off as like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. So we're watching these video clips, and I was just blown away. And all I kept thinking is, I wonder what an Xbox One or a PS4 would look like on this freaking TV.
Well,
and then we went to BJ's, and they had a 65-inch UHD TV
mm-hmm.
that was curved.
Yeah.
Like the IMAX theater
mm-hmm.
screens. Man, dude, if you saw this TV, now this one was like $2,700.
Yeah.
But if you saw this TV, yeah, you got to see it. It would just blow you away, man.
Well,
blow you away.
You got to think about it too. When they put up those displays, they have the TVs running at their maximum, which
Right.
of course cuts down on the TV's lifespan.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you're gonna purchase this TV. You're gonna play these games on there. Now, if you're a hardcore gamer, you're on the fucking TV a lot.
You're right. Right.
You're gonna be burning your TVs like 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 years max. Your shit's gonna be gone. You know what I mean? Running it at max, which is awesome. I've seen those TVs. And you're like, oh my god, what the hell is this? And they're very, very, very impressive. But the prices are gonna keep going down, dude. Me and Chaotic picked up a 55-inch at BJ's for like $550, dude.
Wow.
$550.
Wow. That is insane.
I mean? And that's our gaming TV. So that's just like, I'm like, what the hell? A 55-inch for $550? Yep, I'll be picking that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The price is. Well, I'm thinking in a few years, maybe another, I don't know, year or two or something like that. The UHDs will come down in price. I mean, if I got a 50 or 55-inch for, 700, 800, another year or two, maybe. But I could not believe what these things look like. It was just. How much better can you get?
You know what I was very impressed with? When you get the iMac for your daughter, or you get it for yourself, the whole console thing there.
Yeah.
And if you ever do OneDrive on it, like I did, I put OneDrive on mine, and I watched you remember the video that I tagged you on from the Halo 5 beta of my first stick that I got that double?
Yep.
Watching it on the Retina screen, dude, is ridiculous. It does not.
I can imagine.
It was a big difference from my huge 55-inch TV, HD and all that shit, and you're looking at it like, wow, it looks really awesome, to the 13-inch Retina display.
HD display.
The HD display, and I'm like, what? I didn't see that before. It's just everything. You see all the details like really crisp, really like right there. It's really, really, really impressive.
Really?
Really impressive.
Yeah, I can
Check
imagine.
that out, man.
Well, we're going to actually when we get the iMac, we're getting the Retina HD display screen, I believe. I'm not really sure. I got to see what the prices are. If it's some crazy price, we're just going to go with the regular one. Because that'll be fine, because it's like a 21-inch or something like that. But yeah, I can't even believe what these things look like now. It's ridiculous. I'm like, how much better can it get? I mean,
apparently 4 times than what's out there right now.
Yeah, right. I mean, we saw this. I just didn't understand how it could possibly look that good. It was just amazing. Blew me away.
It's gonna be
but
really
it just
cool.
Makes you think what the future holds, man.
Well, speaking of what the future holds,
yeah.
Did you not see? Well, I'm sure you did because I tagged you on it on Facebook. The HoloLens from Microsoft.
Yes.
Dude. Yep. Oh my God. Yep. It's like literally you come home, you put this on, and you're good to go because you have your house regular and everything. You're able to see regularly out of the lenses and everything. But then you set up these holograms wherever you want in the
Yep.
house when you're walking around. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You could sit down and have a blank wall and just boom, put up your screen and you're watching, whatever size you want on the wall. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
You literally just sit there, grab it, stretch it out, and make the screen even bigger. That's a hologram there on the wall. You're watching Netflix, or you're playing your games. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's it's crazy. It's ridiculous, and I personally can't wait for something like that. I know me and Chaotic were talking about that, and that's when that comes out. I'm keeping an eye on it because that's most likely a fucking day one pickup for me.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna be
was
looking
really
into that
impressive.
Hololens, man.
Yeah, that was very cool. I saw that, but was even more impressive than watching that video for Microsoft was
The
the Sony
Windows 10.
commercial before.
Oh, you got
I watched both those videos, and I'm like, why does Sony have the commercial before Microsoft do on both of these?
it's all good because Microsoft does the same shit on PlayStation videos.
They do. I
They
know.
do.
I
They
know.
do.
It
They do.
just seems so strange. I'm like, what is this, man? What's happening
Yeah.
here?
And then the
But
other thing with the Windows 10, that
yeah.
that, that looks really freaking cool too. You're able
Oh
to
yeah.
on
Yeah.
PC or on your tablet or whatever, just connect a wireless controller and
Yeah.
whatever games you have on your library on your Xbox One, you are
Right.
able to then stream them from your Xbox One onto your tablet or your computer or whatever, and actually play those
Wow.
games and play multiplayer on those games as well.
That is nuts. That is nuts,
Yeah.
man. Just can you imagine though on a Retina HD display? Can you imagine what Deus Ex Invisible War looks like?
No, not really, because I'm more
What?
interested in playing these other games.
What? Now you said Dark Souls is being remade for the original Xbox, right?
Yes,
You said
yes,
okay, so
yes,
that's something that.
yeah. Oh no, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be cool. You'll be cool. Just remember, they said
Oh
Xbox
man,
One, not original, not first
not
X one, not
Xbox,
X
the
one,
first
not
one.
Xbox. You know what I mean? I'm just
Oh
saying.
man. All right, I'm gonna move on soon. I swear, man. I'm gonna
Uh huh.
text you one day and be like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
guess what I picked up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
swear.
I'm gonna be like, what? Original Nintendo?
Yeah,
What the fuck you
I'm gonna
pick
go.
up?
Yes, I did. How do you
He's
know?
like, dude, I picked up the Atari 2600. Yay!
2600. I'm playing combat right now.
Oh
Two
yeah,
two
that's
squares
cool.
on either side of the screen coming
Woo!
at each other.
Yeah, man. Man.
Whew, good times. Good
Is,
times.
is, is it as hard as Dark Souls?
It is, man.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, what exclusives that you know of are coming out from Microsoft within the next few months? Do you know of any like? Do they have any big heavy hitters that they're planning, or not until the fall, or what?
um, they
I'm
do.
just
They
curious.
they do. Is Witcher exclusive to Microsoft and PC,
Well,
or is it coming out for
I'm not
for
sure.
Sony?
I'm not sure if it's exclusive. It might be a time exclusive because I do know that I showed you a few magazine advertisements for the game, and
Yeah,
on the bottom it says Microsoft and PC. It doesn't have anything said there about Sony. I could be wrong.
yeah,
Maybe it was Microsoft advertising, but it didn't indicate that it was a Microsoft advertisement.
yeah,
It indicated it was a Witcher advertisement. So I don't know. It could be time exclusive.
yeah.
Um, I really don't know. Um, but I'm talking about like a Sunset Overdrive type of, you know.
They do. Actually, Chaotic had posted up a list of all these
Oh, that's
games
right. He did.
that were coming out.
Okay.
I was just trying to see if I could find it right quick because I didn't make
Yeah.
a list of them, but I know there are quite a few that are coming
Yeah.
out, especially in the fall. Um,
Okay.
there is quite a
The
big
only
list.
reason the only reason why I mean look for that while I share this with you.
Yeah.
I saw this and it kind of made me worry a little bit because, as you know, currently PS4 is selling better right now than Xbox
Mm-hmm.
One. So you have next month, February,
Yeah.
The Order 1886 is coming out.
Okay.
Now I'm not sure how good the game's going to be. I know there's a hell of a lot of advertisements for it and stuff like that, and they're building the game up to be good. If it's good, then that's not good for Microsoft. Okay, so you got The Order coming out in February, and then what I believe to be a heavy hitter coming out in March 24th. They moved this back from February to March, which is Bloodborne.
Uh-huh.
So you have two, not even time exclusives. You have two Sony, what looks to be big exclusives, coming out month to month, back to back
Yeah.
here, and that kind of worries me a little bit
Yeah,
for
well,
Microsoft.
I found the list, and there's quite a few exclusives here. I'll read them out. Now, this
Okay.
list is implying that these games are scheduled to come out sometime this year, that are exclusive to the Xbox One.
Okay.
The next Crackdown,
Okay. That's going to be a big game.
Halo 5 Guardians, Fable Legends,
Mm-hmm.
Quantum Break,
Yep.
Scalebound, Forza 6,
Mm-hmm.
Space Engineers, which I haven't heard of, or Fortified. There's going to be a Gears of War title coming out.
Hmm.
A game called Massive Chalice, Super Hot, Phantom Dust, Cuphead, Inside, and the one I'm looking at and keeping an
Below.
eye out for is Below.
Below. That one
Which,
I'm looking forward
yes,
to as well.
and also Scream Ride.
Okay. So they do have some exclusives that are scheduled to come out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how this is going to affect Microsoft in the next coming months, because then you have, I believe, Uncharted 4. I'm not sure if that's a fall release or not.
Okay.
Do you know if it's
Yeah,
this year or not?
it's supposed to be a fall release for this year coming out.
Okay. Now I know we have Halo 5, which, I mean, realistically, let's look at it this way. Halo 5 is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest game of this year.
Well, see, the thing is, on top,
It really is.
yeah, of course it is, and on top
Yeah.
of that, the game doesn't even have a release date. It's supposed to be sometime this year, and they already have pre-orders for it.
Yeah, the pre-orders are the number is pretty high for pre-orders this early without a release date. But then I'm thinking, okay, it's not till November. I mean, if the order is good, I'm gonna be like, oh yikes! And then Bloodborne comes out, and Bloodborne gets. I'm just thinking, I don't know this,
we'll
but
see
and
about
then they get good reviews.
We'll see about the order, because the order,
Yeah.
if let's see if they fixed it, because the order was
Yeah, the first
something
impressions were
that
bad.
was really bad. They were like, wow, this
Yeah.
thing is freaking clunky. So let's
They
see.
said the game looked gorgeous, but that was it.
Yeah,
That was it.
that was
They
it.
said the game looked amazing, but
played like crap.
if yeah, a lot of other things it just didn't deliver. So you're right. So we got to see if that actually pans out. But I'm just saying, if it does, if the order gets excellent reviews, it's a great game. Bloodborne comes out, gets all 9s and up, great game. I'm going to be a little worried. I'm going to be like, Microsoft, you guys need to come out with some big new IPs. Like
I'm sure
I
they
think
will.
Quantum, is it Quantum Break?
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break.
I do believe that is going to be one of them. I think that's going to be a game that's going to come out and is really going to do well for them. I know Sunset Overdrive was a really good game.
It was, yeah.
I believe Game Informer gave Microsoft, that was their game of the year for Microsoft, their exclusive game of the year. So I am hoping, and I know there's a lot of other games that are scheduled that we haven't heard of as well.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping within the next few months this doesn't affect Microsoft in a bad way.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye out for things and seeing what they're gonna say for a list of games that might be coming out. Especially, I mean, March 6th is coming around the corner, and of course that's PAX East. I'm gonna be attending that, so I'm gonna see what
And there's
what
another thing
exclusives
about
and stuff they'll have.
Yeah, and there's another thing about the whole iMac tie-in with, we're doing audio podcasts right now, but I would love to go video for our 50th episode.
Oh yeah.
Which is, so we got one more episode, and then hopefully 50 will go video. And I'm hoping, I'd like to have that if we can. I'd like to have that as our show the Sunday after PAX East, if we can, because you're going Friday, right?
Yeah, I'm going that Friday.
To PAX East.
To PAX East.
Okay. The 6th, is that the date you're going? March 6th.
March 6th.
So that would mean Sunday the 8th. If we can both hook up and able to record, we got the IMAX in place. It would be really cool if we could do episode 50 video podcast, and the show could be basically about what you've experienced at PAX East.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be freaking awesome, man. That'd be a great show,
Yeah.
And then hopefully 2016 I'm going to be back on the PAX East bandwagon. I took off this year because of funds, which were kind of low.
Yeah.
But you know what, dude? My car's paid off.
There you go.
So now
There you go.
I could move on, man. Goal has been reached. Now I can move on and get an original PlayStation 1.
Yay! That's your next goal. Yay!
That's next goal. I checked out some things for the Xbox One. None of these things really affect my decision to buy one sooner or later, but I want to check into these things. First off, I want to check to see if the Blu-ray drive for the Xbox One was region-free.
Okay.
Because I have some Blu-rays that are UK Blu-rays,
right,
that can't play in region A or whatever Blu-ray. Xbox One is region friendly to the region that you bought the Xbox One in only, which means it plays American Blu-rays. So no surprise to me. I really didn't think it was region free. I remember the PlayStation 3 was region free, and I think because they're based out of Japan, it was a Japanese company.
Right.
I don't think the PS4 is. As far as I know, it's not. But anyway, so the Xbox One Blu-ray player is not region free. It was no surprise to me, no big deal. I just thought it'd be kind of cool so I can play my UK Blu-rays and my Xbox One if I get one. Second thing was I was curious if the UFC app was on Xbox One, which you already told me it's not yet.
Not yet.
I did look it up, and they said that the UFC Fight Pass app is coming to Xbox One, which is a subscription-based app. You got to pay $10 a month, and you get to see these special fights. I'm not at all interested in that. I just want the UFC plain app.
Right.
No big deal that it's not either, because actually I didn't even realize that I can order pay-per-views through YouTube.
Yep.
And YouTube's on Xbox One.
There you go.
And they have an area where it says purchases.
Yep.
I looked up. So that problem solved. The third one was something, I can't remember what it was actually. It was Blu-ray, US. Oh, the third one was, does the Xbox One accept PayPal as a payment option? As far as I know, it doesn't say it does. It keeps leading me back to the 360 whenever I search it on Google. So it might not.
Yeah, they probably haven't put it up yet.
Right. And if they didn't, again, no big deal, because I could still go out and buy
the
gift cards and use that for And I don't see myself making purchases that often anyway, just games. So those three things, not that big of a deal on either three, but it was just stuff that I was curious about. Yeah. I looked it up. It's not a make or break thing for me though.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
I don't know. I heard the Dreamcast accepts all those. You might want to pick up the Dreamcast instead.
That system's a little new for me.
Yeah.
I want to go back a little bit in time. Have you played Pong by any chance?
Not recently. No, not recently.
No.
I've
never played it.
Not in recent years.
Actually, I can say that I don't think either one of us was born when it came out.
No, I didn't get it when it came. I didn't play it when it came out. My neighbors when I was a kid.
I think it's that old, right?
Yeah.
I think it's.
Oh yeah, that's just older
either
than me.
One of us was. Yeah.
It's older than me, and it's older than you. That's bad.
I think I'm gonna pick up Pong, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you imagine Pong on the UHD?
Dude, you know how awesome that would be? You would actually be able to see what the squares are.
Right.
That's how, they were so advanced back then, and they only came out as squares. But with nowadays TVs, the UHDs, you could actually see what the squares are.
Because back in the day, it looked like a circle.
Right.
Like a little Pong. But you're right. If you put it on a big UHD screen, it's going to be a circle that's a bunch of squares.
There you go.
Dude,
that's exactly what it is.
That's reason enough to buy it.
Blew your mind, didn't it? Woo!
It really did, man. Woo! Good times. Well, that's actually that's all I have for my notes today.
Oh, well, what happened with the PlayStation thing earlier that you were saying?
That is what I was going to share with you. I was just curious about what you thought. They've got two big exclusives coming out.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not too worried because that would be two exclusives that they have that would be worth picking up.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome. That would be an incentive. Not enough, but it would be somewhat of an incentive to start
in the right direction for you to
into the
be curious. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nothing yet.
I'll share this last piece with you about the original Xbox that I picked up.
Yeah.
The annoying part is we talked about this. All the cables.
Oh my God! Yes, I'll tell you this much.
Cables.
I don't miss those cables.
No, and that's another reason why I'm looking forward to going next gen, because I mean there's a cable to the controller, there's the component cables which are 5 different things, and the new systems it's simply the power supply and I believe
HDMI,
it's just the HDMI going right to my surround sound.
and
That's it.
that's it. That's it. I mean, of course, if you get the plug and play kit, which you,
Right,
you have batteries inside your controller. When it's running low, you connect the cable, charges
right,
up,
right.
disconnect the cable, and you keep playing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Or,
yeah.
or, or
That's not a permanent
that's
cable
that's
though.
not a permanent cable. So
Right, right.
it's only down to like one cable, and that's not even a permanent cable. So it's like it is what
That
it
I
is,
like.
man.
Yeah, that's the part I like, because right now it's just the original Xbox is hooked up to the TV, and I didn't even put it in like one of those the trays where my entertainment system is. I put it right next to the TV,
Yeah,
so all you see is this black box with all these black wires like
just
all on top of it,
you're
man.
like,
It's just a mess, man. It's just a
oh,
mess.
I can't see shit like that. That
No,
shit pisses me off and makes me wanna like rip out the fucking cables and just throw them shits out. Like goddamn
but you know
cables.
what? But you know why I didn't put it securely in one of my little areas, because I know it's not staying there. I just put it right
it's
on top of the entertainment
it's not
system.
a permanent fixture.
No, it's not a permanent
It's
fixture,
not a
man.
permanent fixture.
Until I get my little fix, and
Yeah.
then I got a big black bag. I'm gonna put it all in a black bag and put it downstairs in the basement.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put in a big black bag out in the corner. I mean, yeah.
No, I'll keep it for nostalgia
Oh, there you go.
reasons, but that's basically where that ends. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's about it, man. That's all I got today.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh,
That's it for episode
episode 48 in
48. I
the
mean,
books.
I have a few things that I'm looking forward to. Of
Hmm.
course, February 3rd is Evolve. I've been playing that beta. That's a
Oh
really good beta.
yes.
Really good game.
Was
Uh,
it good? Like you thought it would be good?
yes, yes. And
Okay.
I actually pre-ordered it on my Xbox One.
Oh, so it's
And
that good.
yeah, it's
Okay.
that good. And pre-ordered the season pass there, so I got that different edition, the deluxe edition, for like
Yep.
$80. It came with the game and the thing, and I'm good to go. I pre-ordered it. Everything's all said and done. Come February 3rd at midnight, good to
It
go.
just downloads for you. And
And
you're
no,
talking.
it's already downloaded. It's already downloaded. It's just an
Oh, you can
update.
play it
It's an
starting midnight.
update,
Okay.
and boom, all set.
So a week from Tuesday it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So it's
third.
all
Wow.
paid for and all done. And then I believe that coming up Friday, no, the 13th of February is
Yep.
because they finally put out a damn date of when the damn system was coming over here. The new 3DS
Oh,
XL comes out.
the 3DS XL. That's Friday
Yes,
13th.
yes, the one with the additional analog stick. Yes, and
Oh,
the two buttons on the top additional. So it's 4 buttons now on the top. Yes.
oh yes. Now, is that a day one pickup for you?
Oh yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
huh?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I've
Did you
been
pre-order that, or did you
not yet.
you're just gonna
Not
go
yet.
for it?
I
Okay.
gotta go to the store and pre-order that. On,
Where
on
do you plan on getting that?
when?
GameStop? No, GameSpot.
I don't know. I gotta see either GameStop or Best Buy. I'll
Okay.
go and pre-order and pick it up.
I always get the names confused. GameSpot and GameStop.
Game.
GameSpot is the website. GameStop is the store.
Yeah. Game crap. I mean, yeah. GameStop.
Crap stop.
Crap stop. The crap stop's here. No.
Hey, did
Don't.
you pick up Resident Evil HD?
I did. I actually did.
Okay.
I really did. It was
Okay.
really cool. Very
Yeah.
very nostalgic, and I'll be playing that, and hopefully
Yeah.
sometime soon.
You didn't get a chance to play any of it
I
yet?
played a little bit. I played the opening cutscene, and
Yep.
I walked around a few, killed a couple zombies, and then that was it because I had to come and record. So I
Did
was like,
you? Oh, so it was today. Did you notice? Was it easier to play for you because of what they
yeah, camera wise,
specifically?
yeah,
Okay.
it's really
So
cool.
could you possibly explain to me what they did, what they changed camera wise? Like, is it?
It's it's
I don't
it's
know what they.
it's more yeah, okay. The camera wise, it's a wider camera, so you could see
Okay.
more, and it's not as clunky as it was before. The control schemes now are a lot easier than what it was
Okay.
before. You know what I mean? They
Okay.
consolidated a lot of the BS you had to do before. Now it's just like you press this, it'll actually do it. Not like you have to do this and this and
It's
then
hit or
do it.
miss.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah, because they raved about it online. I've been looking at all these reviews, and
Yeah.
they really raved about the game, how much better it is now.
Yeah.
In HD
And it's
and
really
what they did
cool.
with it.
You're able to choose. They allow you to choose between old, well, of course, all the old mechanics and the new mechanics, but the old characters and the new characters. The old Jill Valentine from that game, or the new Jill Valentine from, like, let's say, Revelations,
Oh, really?
or Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5, compared
Yeah.
to the one from that one. So you're able to
Oh, cool.
choose which one you want to play with.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Was it $20?
Yeah, $20.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's something I'm interested in as well. Um, all right, cool, man. That's it for episode 48,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's it.
Um, we'll hook up soon for 49, and then we'll just lay low hopefully until
50.
PAX East, and we'll be all new, man.
That's
All new
it.
faces.
That's it, man.
Not only voices, but faces as
All
well.
up in your faces. Now,
That's it, man.
don't say I didn't warn you. No.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's it, man.
My ugly mug. All right, man. Well, we're gonna wrap it up right now, and we're two guys talking games,
Yeah, man.
and we will see you guys next time.
Yeah. Peace.